You've been living under a lie. What if everything you thought you knew about yourself was wrong? What if you're not just a mere human, struggling to survive in a world full of limits? What if you're the only God who will ever walk through your life? It might sound crazy, but it's the truth. The moment you realize that you are the creator of your own reality, you unlock limitless potential that most never dream of. This is not some abstract spiritual idea, it's the truth. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all expressions of divine energy, shaping the life you experience. You've been trapped in a world of illusion, told that you're powerless and that you have to fight for everything. But when you remember your true divine nature, everything changes. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. So why has no one told you this? Because most are too busy stuck in the matrix of human limitations. But you're different. This is your invitation to wake up and realize your power. No more playing small. The power to shape your destiny is already within you. Are you ready to transcend the illusion of being just human and step into your divine sovereignty? This video is your guide. Let's dive into the truth that will change your life forever. 1. Awakening to your divine sovereignty. Imagine waking up one morning, realizing that you are not just a human being stumbling through life's maze. You are the creator of your own reality. You've been living as a mere passenger, but the truth is, you hold the keys to everything you experience. This realization shifts everything within you, from limitations to limitless potential. When you awaken to your divine sovereignty, it's like switching on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, the world feels different. You stop waiting for life to happen to you and start realizing that life is happening through you. The change is subtle at first. Like a whisper calling you to see beyond the surface, you begin to recognize that your thoughts, emotions, and actions are not random. They're the building blocks of the world around you. In every moment, you're either unconsciously reinforcing the illusion of separation or stepping into the power of conscious creation. Most people live their lives thinking they are powerless. But when you wake up to your true nature as a divine being, everything shifts. You begin to understand that you have the power to shape your destiny. Consider this. If you find yourself constantly struggling with a particular area of your life, ask yourself, what if I'm the one creating this experience? It might seem daunting at first, but when you realize that your thoughts and beliefs are creating your reality, you gain access to the power of transformation. It's not about blaming yourself, but about stepping into your role as the sovereign creator. Imagine you're holding a paintbrush and the canvas is your life. What would you choose to paint now that you see you hold the power? This shift doesn't happen overnight, but once you catch a glimpse of your true potential, you can never go back. The fear and limitations you once thought were real begin to dissipate. You are no longer a victim to external circumstances. Instead, you are the creator of every experience you encounter. And once this realization takes hold, the next step in your journey is to embody this truth in every aspect of your life. The path to awakening your divine sovereignty continues as you move from realization to embodiment, fully aligning with the source of your power. 2. Embodying divine consciousness. Now that you've awakened to your divine sovereignty, the next step is to embody this truth in every moment. It's not enough to know that you're a divine being. You must live as one. This isn't about achieving some mystical state or waiting for a special moment of enlightenment. It's about waking up to the truth that you are spirit, experiencing life through a human form. This shift transforms how you interact with the world around you. Start with the simple practice of mindfulness. Pay attention to how you speak, move, and think. You might catch yourself reacting out of habit, responding to stress or challenges with fear or frustration. But as you embody divine consciousness, you realize that these reactions no longer serve you. Instead of reacting, you pause, breathe, and consciously choose your response. For example, The next time someone cuts you off in traffic, instead of anger or frustration, try taking a deep breath and reminding yourself, I am the observer of this moment, not the victim of it. Embodying your divine nature also means acting with intention. Whether you're working, interacting with loved ones, or simply going about your day, ask yourself, am I aligning with my higher self right now? When you operate from this place of divine consciousness, everything you do becomes infused with purpose. Even the most mundane tasks, like doing the dishes or answering an email, become opportunities to express your true nature. Instead of seeing life as something to survive, you begin to see it as a sacred dance, an opportunity to express the divine within you in every moment. This practice of embodiment doesn't require perfection, it simply requires awareness. You don't need to change overnight, but with consistent effort, you begin to see the difference in how you live and interact with the world. The more you live in alignment with your divine consciousness, the more you experience a profound sense of peace and purpose. And as you do, you'll find that the next part of your journey, claiming your creative power, is within reach. 3. Claiming your creative power. When you truly grasp that you are the creator of your reality, everything changes. The truth is, you've always had the power to shape your experiences. Every thought, belief, and emotion you hold is a creative force, and it's constantly shaping the world around you. The moment you claim your creative power, you stop waiting for things to happen. Instead, you begin consciously creating them. One way to claim this power is through the practice of visualization. Take a moment each day to close your eyes and imagine the life you want to create. See it in as much detail as possible. Feel the emotions of living that life. As you visualize, remember that you are not just imagining, it is real. The energy you put into your thoughts, feelings, and intentions is what manifests your reality. For example, if you're looking to improve your financial situation, visualize yourself living abundantly. See the money flowing, feel the gratitude, and watch as your thoughts align with the reality you wish to create. Of course, it's not just about visualizing, it's about taking inspired action. Once you've set your intentions, the next step is to act on them. Trust that the universe will guide you, but you must be willing to take the steps that align with your vision. If you feel called to start a business, for example, don't just wait for the perfect moment. Start researching, take small steps, and trust that the universe will support you as you act in alignment with your highest self. As you claim your creative power, you'll notice that life begins to respond differently. You become a magnet for opportunities, and your desires begin to manifest in ways that feel almost effortless. The key is to believe in your power to create and to act from a place of alignment with your divine nature. And as you step into your creative power, you'll find that the illusions holding you back from your true potential begin to dissolve. 4. Living beyond illusions. One of the biggest challenges on the journey to self-realization is breaking free from the illusions that keep you trapped. These illusions are the beliefs, fears, and doubts that tell you you're separate from the divine, that you're just a small human struggling against the world. But the truth is, those beliefs are just stories you've been told and accepted as reality. Once you begin to dissolve these illusions, you can step fully into the limitless potential that's always been within you. Think of the stories we tell ourselves. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. The world is against me. These are all illusions that have no basis in reality. They're just thoughts that have become so familiar that you believe they're true. But when you start questioning them, when you start asking, what if this isn't true? What if I'm not limited at all? You begin to see through the veil of separation. You realize that these beliefs were never yours to begin with. They were imposed on you by society, culture, and your past experiences. The first step in living beyond illusions is to catch yourself when these thoughts arise. When you hear yourself saying, I can't do this, or this is impossible, Challenge those beliefs. Replace them with new affirmations. I am limitless. I can achieve anything I set my mind to. The more you practice this, the less these limiting beliefs will control you. Instead, you begin to see the world as a place full of possibilities, not obstacles. As you dissolve these illusions, life begins to feel more expansive and full of potential. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance, and instead, you see yourself as the creator of your reality. The next step in your journey is to align with your divine blueprint, the life you were always meant to live. This takes you one step closer to embracing the truth that you are, in fact, the divine creator of your life. 5. Manifesting your divine blueprint. When you realize that you are the creator of your life, the next step is to align with your divine blueprint. This blueprint is your soul's true purpose, the life you were always meant to live, the path that was written for you long before you came into this physical form. Manifesting your divine blueprint is not about forcing things to happen. It's about aligning with the flow of your true essence. This means recognizing what feels authentic to you and taking inspired action toward it. The key to manifesting your divine blueprint is clarity. If you've ever felt lost or uncertain, it's because you're not fully aligned with your true path. So, how do you gain this clarity? Start by listening to your intuition. Your soul speaks to you in whispers, through gut feelings, dreams, and moments of stillness. When you create space in your life for these moments of silence, you'll hear the guidance you need. Begin by asking yourself, what truly excites me? What am I passionate about? This is your soul's way of showing you your divine blueprint. Once you gain clarity, take inspired action. Manifestation is a two-way street. You must do the work that aligns with your divine purpose. This might mean learning new skills, meeting new people, or making big decisions that will lead you toward your vision. For instance, if your divine blueprint involves helping others through coaching, start by taking a course or offering free sessions. Trust that every step you take in alignment with your purpose brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. As you continue to manifest your divine blueprint, you'll notice that obstacles no longer feel like barriers. Instead, they become stepping stones. You'll begin to feel a sense of flow, like the universe is supporting you every step of the way. And as this flow continues, you'll begin to see that the next step in your journey is transcending the limiting beliefs and conditioning that have kept you small. Embracing your divine nature means letting go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. 6. Transcending human conditioning. Most of us are conditioned to believe that we are limited by our circumstances, our past, or our upbringing. Society teaches us that we must fit into a certain mold, adhere to specific rules, and live within predefined limits. But here's the truth. These limits are illusions created by the collective consciousness passed down through generations. Transcending human conditioning means shedding these beliefs and stepping into the reality of your divine nature. It's like peeling away layers that no longer serve you, revealing the limitless being beneath. One of the first steps in transcending human conditioning is becoming aware of the beliefs that have been ingrained in you. Think about it. How many times have you thought, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be successful"? These thoughts aren't yours. They were handed down to you by society, your family, and even your own past experiences. Take a moment to reflect on these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this the truth, or is it just a story I've been told? Once you start questioning these beliefs, you begin to free yourself from their grip. Now, replacing old conditioning with new empowering beliefs is key to your transformation. This doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, you can shift your mindset. For example, instead of believing that success is out of reach, start telling yourself, "Success is my birthright." Replace limiting beliefs with affirmations that align with your divine potential. Say to yourself, "I am capable, I am worthy, I am limitless." With every repetition, you strengthen the connection to your true self, aligning with the powerful force within you. The process of transcending human conditioning is liberating, but it's also a journey of self-discovery. As you continue to shed old beliefs and patterns, you'll start to experience a greater sense of freedom. You'll begin to act from a place of conscious awareness, not reacting to life's challenges, but creating solutions. And as you transcend your limitations, the next part of your journey involves navigating challenges from a place of divine strength and wisdom. 7. Navigating challenges as divine creator. Life is full of challenges. There's no way around it. But when you approach these obstacles from the perspective of a divine creator, they no longer feel like setbacks. Instead, they become opportunities for growth, expansion, and self-mastery. As a divine being, you are not at the mercy of the circumstances around you. You have the power to reshape them, to turn every challenge into a stepping stone toward greater understanding and achievement. When challenges arise, the first step is to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing them as problems to avoid, see them as chances to prove your creative power. For instance, let's say you face a difficult situation at work. Instead of stressing or succumbing to fear, remind yourself, this is an opportunity for me to create a solution. I am the one in control here. When you align with your divine nature, you tap into an unlimited source of creativity and resourcefulness. You stop looking for excuses and start looking for ways to turn the challenge into an opportunity. A practical way to navigate challenges as a divine creator is by adopting the mindset of a problem solver. No matter what obstacles arise, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? How can I use this experience to grow? Take, for example, a failed project. Instead of feeling defeated, view it as a chance to refine your approach, learn new skills, and improve your strategy. When you act with the belief that you are the creator of your reality, every setback becomes an important part of your personal growth. As you continue to navigate life from this perspective, you'll start to notice that challenges no longer feel as intimidating. In fact, they may even become exciting. You'll see them as puzzles waiting to be solved, knowing that you have the strength and wisdom within you to overcome them. And once you realize this, you'll see that life truly is a reflection of the Creator within you. The next step in your journey is to begin radiating that divine strength and wisdom outward, sharing it with the world around you. 8. Radiating divine love and presence. As you awaken to your divine nature, you begin to understand that the most powerful force in the universe is love. But not just any love, the kind of love that radiates from the very core of your being. This divine love is not limited to romantic relationships or fleeting emotions. It's a state of being that you can embody in every moment, and it's one of the most profound ways to express your divine nature. When you radiate love, you not only elevate your own experience, but you also elevate the energy of everyone around you. Embodying divine love begins with self-love. You cannot give what you do not have, so the first step is to nurture yourself. Take time each day to remind yourself of your worth, your beauty, and your power. This doesn't mean being self-absorbed. It means recognizing that you are worthy of the love, abundance, and peace you seek in the world. Simple practices like affirmations or spending time doing what makes you feel most alive can help strengthen this sense of love for yourself. As you continue to nurture self-love, you naturally begin to radiate this energy outward. People will notice the shift in your energy. They'll feel the love, peace, and presence you exude. Whether you're interacting with a friend, a co-worker, or even a stranger, your divine love has the power to shift the atmosphere. When you meet someone with a smile and a genuine heart, you create a ripple effect. Their day is brighter, their mood lifted, and they, in turn, may spread that energy to others. You see, love is the most contagious force in the universe. The beauty of radiating divine love is that it creates harmony and connection. As you embody this energy, you not only transform your own life, but contribute to the collective vibration of humanity. Imagine if everyone were to live from this place of divine love and presence. The world would change overnight. And so, as you continue to embody and express your divine love, you align even more with your true purpose, helping to manifest a world that reflects the limitless potential within us all.